rushing waters, deep regrets of mothers, daughters, grandchildren to cast adrift, but those ships sinking up there so bring to stay till one on a safe shore.
Holding a paper while building a dam, they are flooding circuits to find who I am. Make a list, write it down in time. Sometimes we need it all, sometimes resign to a world where the center is never aligned. Make a move, take it back, it's mine. Gather raindrops and filling the ocean. Now take every part of me, take it all and put it together like building a boat. Cheers as the poetry sound echoes of those who drown, carrying my sailboat. Stay as find the break, water warm, keep it calm, be afraid to rattle the cage.
Take a risk, take a dive, take it down.
Suddenly surrender, take back everything. From the open shore I will learn to fly, soaring past the great divide. Voices at surface seem to call out all the lies. Is it still a sin if I let them in as they sail to calmer tide? I'll awaken what's asleep inside.
Take a breath through the salt and the fog. It's gone by the daylight on. Take a page from the lost sailor's song. Gather pebbles.
I'm filling the ocean, oh, just a memory, lost in ecstasy. Sights and sounds are forgotten and clear. Ships bells, golden breeze, fantasy breaking me. From the open shore I will learn to fly, soaring past the great divide. Voices at surface seem to call out all the lies. Is it still a sin if I let them in as they sail to calmer tides? I'll awaken what's asleep inside. From the open shore I have learned to fly, soaring past the great divide. Voices at surface seem to call out all the lies. There's a hidden door on the ocean floor. Do these dreams belong to me? If it calls my name, am I awakening?
Testing, mic check. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns. Hello, friendos. My name is Nez, and once again, we are back at it again for some more Arknights, because today, we're finishing off the story reading for Delicious on Terra, the DUNMESHI collab with Arknights. Well, can't say I have high hopes for what's gonna happen to the party today. Last time we left off on a cliffhanger. They were looking for Rhodes Island all the way up north in Sammy, and they just happened to taste some forbidden venison, and now they seem to be corrupted by collapsals, demons. They're possessed by demons, except Chilchuck, because Chilchuck is the only smart one on the party. He's the only one with sense. Problem is, 3/4 of the party are now demon infused. They're collapsals now. I have no idea how we're gonna cleanse them. And I have no idea how we're gonna move forward, considering that they're teasing they're also gonna try the forbidden seafood menu. So there's that. Bro? How are they gonna make it out of this one? Are they gonna make it out of this one? I mean, they are, because they're playable characters. They have plot armor. That's for sure. Just a matter of how they're gonna write themselves out of this one, because it really does feel like they've written themselves into a corner with this one. Yeah, we have the joke of the DUNMESHI party trying all of the forbidden food on Terra, but that's serious shit. That's life-altering. That's permanent damage to their psyche and physiology if they do ever try the forbidden seafood. But we got the collapsal issue to take care of first. How are they gonna get out of that one? I have no idea. Or maybe they just might skip over it. Honestly, I might really be disappointed if they do try to glaze hand wave over it. I don't know. Kind of written themselves into a corner here. Okay, so if it was that easy to cleanse what? Collapsal corruption? Seaborn corruption? It would have been done by now, right? It would have been shown, and it would have been a focal point of one of the major stories for those specific arcs. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too hard about a collab event. Maybe it is me just thinking too hard about it. Or I don't know. Maybe I give too much credit to Arknights writers, but they deserve the credit in certain places. Now let's see. How is this gonna pan out? Also, KOB is now part of the party. They met KOB. If they survive and make it out of Sammy, maybe she could lead them back to Rhodes Island. Does KOB even know the way back to Rhodes Island? Maybe we should also give more credit to KOB. She survived on her own for this long out in the wilderness. She can get back home. Surely. Vulcan is waiting for her. Okay. So where did we stop? Kebab and Prophecy. And now, apparently, we're heading to Yan. Or is this Hingashi? We're heading to Yan. How? They're gonna... Maybe Dusk is gonna cleanse them. Who knows? Okay, here we go. Tipsy Merriment. DT-5. Let's just... Hold up. Bro? Wait a minute. Let's turn this up a bit. And then window capture, hold up. Let's take care of the cursor. Nope, not that. Cursor, game. Turn this off. There we go. Okay. How are we immediately stuck in a painting? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the bell. Let's go. Okay, there's a bitey. Marsley on your left. Hup. Oh. They are just hand waving it away. Okay. Maybe the DUNMESHI party has... I don't know, immunities? They've eaten so much monsters, maybe they've just slowly... Maybe they've just slowly recovered from... Wait, this can't be it. It can't be it. Wait. This can't be it. Did we miss a chapter? No, we did not miss a chapter. Despite observing all of Sammy's wonders and being cautious of their journey, so far, Chilchuk fails to stop the party from eating the strange horn beasts and can only watch as they turn into collapsals. And we just skip over how they got cured. Okay, that's a bit disappointing. Wow. Huh. Well, It is what it is, I guess. They really did write themselves into a corner. They're like, oh, hold up, wait a minute. They got possessed into collapsals. We don't know how to cure them, or we don't want to reveal how to cure people of collapsal corruption yet. Okay, skip to the next chapter. That's disappointing, honestly. Okay, somehow we're in Dusk's painting now. Ugh. On your left. Hup. No, don't punch the bitey. Laios, front, right. They're just staring. They're just chill little guys. Hup. Ha! Senshi, behind you. Left, forward. Whoo. Yeah! Front, back, front, right, left, right. Yeah! Front, back, left, front, right, left, back. Yeah! She can use magic now? Bro, how far have we time skipped? That Marsley could use her magic now. That's all the ink spirits over here handled. Oh, it's Dawn. They are in Dusk's painting. Specifically the one about the village that was hit by a catastrophe and almost everyone died, and then Dawn was like, I don't want to suffer through life like this. Put me in your painting, Dusk. Dusk was like, okay. Oh, don't mention it. We're happy to help with any of your troubles, considering the village agreed to take us in for a bit. Okay. They must be on Rhodes Island now, right? Because Dusk is on Rhodes Island. Dusk's paintings are in Rhodes Island. Unless they stumbled upon Dusk's shack out in the wilderness of Yan. Because she has paintings there. Maybe they fell in there? I'll be off then. Promise to help plant some veggies out in the fields. Senshi sure has gotten friendly with the locals. Is it not the same for you, Chilchuck? Uncle Zhang told me to invite you over for a drink with him after you finish with the ink spirits. He should just admit that he can't outdrink me and stop challenging me again and again. May I come over for some tea today, Dawn? Certainly, I am available if you are. It's your turn to tell tales of your adventures, and I'm quite looking forward to them. Though I do recall that when you first arrived, you mentioned that you had to save Laios' sister. Are you sure you're alright with staying here? It's true that our goal is to save Fallon, but it's not like rushing in will help us find a way to leave faster. And I have to admit, life is good here. We'll talk it over when the time comes, right, Laios? Oh, sorry, what did he say? I can't believe you weren't listening to me again. Your passion for ink spirits is well known across the village by now, Laios. Oh, I mean, these ink spirit slimes are just so interesting. They have fixed forms with distinct heads and bodies and limbs. Instead of enveloping their prey's heads, they attack like other beasts. They even vocalize. But the strangest part is how, unlike other monsters, they don't leave behind any kind of corpse, just like black water. I told the villagers all about their weaknesses yesterday, but they didn't seem very excited. That's because you're the only person who cares about that sort of stuff. Huh, is that so? But even Chilchuck learned to exploit these weaknesses. The villagers can't seem to grasp them at all. Every time I see them facing ink spirits, it's like they have no idea what they're doing. It's because they reset every day, Laios. I'm starting to suspect that they can even understand us. It's odd. Senshi said they're not like the slimes at all. Slimes have distinct organs after all. Alright, I get it. What? Did some of them slip through? That one looked a bit familiar. It's got a mole in its face. Where have I seen that before? Mole? I'm pretty sure I killed the exact same one a few days ago. Why is it shown up again? Wait, what's going on here? Wait, could it have come back from the dead? I'm going to get a better look. They've only figured out they're in a loop. Remember to be back for dinner! And he's not listening as usual. Sorry he's like that. Oh, it's fine. Anyway, do you still remember how long it's been since you arrived at Poshan Village? Of course How long has it been since we arrived? I mean... they fell into the painting. Your sense of time should be off by now. Wait, there's way too many of you. Okay, we might not have been here for long, but we've been killing plenty of ink spirits every day. Who'd have thought that there'd still be this many left? There's still so many of them here, yet there's no sign of fighting. Could they actually coexist peacefully? I don't see any of their young, though. Now that I think about it, I can't tell their genders either. They're all adults too? No, young or old. No matter how you look at it, it's no ordinary monster cluster. Wait, where'd that familiar looking one go? What? Crap, that one spotted me. I've got to think of a way to stop it from calling over more. I can't take them all on my own? Oh no, it's about to call out. Here, have some fruit. What's that? You want more? As long as you don't start shouting. Okay, here, I was saving them for a snack, but look, just eat quietly and come over when you're done. Then we could go around the back of this wall and... Are you gonna kidnap a bitey? Laios, no! Don't kidnap the bitey! No! Stranger danger! Stranger danger! Laios, get away from the bitey! You're awfully well behaved. What's going on here? Ready to bounce at the apricots on the ground? Apricots, bounce! Proceed to gobble up the apricots. Just attacked the village, but now it's docile over a few pieces of fruit. Nom 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 nom. Bites onto Laios' pocket. Oh, what are you up to now? You attack the village, yet you don't seem any happier when you win, and you flee when you lose. Now you're just snacking on apricots. Apricots? Apricots? What? You do fight over food, but it makes no sense to attack the village for it. There are way more fruits in the mountains, so why attack so often just for a few fruits? Villagers haven't stolen your young or encroached on your territories, so where's all this hostility coming from? Aha! It's the one with the mole! Wait, isn't that the one with the mole from earlier? Take this! Laios sent an apricot flying at the familiar-looking ink spirit, striking it right in the head with a bonk. It staggers from the blow, but quickly recovers and raises its stubby arms to cover its head. But that's when the sweet scent of apricot hits it. Wait, are you here to eat apricots too? Here, catch! Munch munch. Let me have a closer look. Same mole, slightly bigger head than the rest, a slender yet forked tail. You really are the same ink spirit as last time. I thought you were rather odd with your belly so full you could barely walk. Hardly a ferocious marauder. Did you really come back to life? Do you go through the cycle of life and death over and over? If so, that's pretty similar to our life in the dungeon. I still don't get it though. If that's the case, then why attack the village in the first place? Is it just to eat apricots? Okay, alright, this is the last of them. Taming the wild inklings? Somehow, we skip straight from Sammy all the way to inside Dusk's painting, apparently. Now we're in Boshan. So I followed Fallon into a cave, which is where I found out her secret way of nurturing spirits. She also explained what ecology was while we were there. It was the first time I realized how limited my experiences had been. That's the day she and I became best friends. What more can one ask for in life but a companion, dear? From the way you talk about her, this Fallon must be important to you. You're right. She's the closest friend I have. Shouldn't you be looking for her then? I remember you telling me that she was eaten by a red dragon, but you have some means of reviving her. Red dragon. Red. We will save her, and once we do, I'll bring her back to Poshan to meet you. Farewell. Ah, there goes the bell again. That's rather frequent for one day. It better not be Laios' fault. I'll go have a look. This is about all I can do. It seems it's up to you to save your companions, Laios. Bro? I forgot how we even got out of the painting last time. How did Cruz and Mr. Nothing get out of the painting last time? I forgot. Maybe it was just confronting Dusk. But is Dusk even here watching over all of this? What's the matter, Marcely? It's strange. The bell went off, but the ink spirits didn't attack. Laios hasn't returned either. Huh? He's tamed the ink spirits. If you like apricots, then go get them. Hup! He throws a handful of apricots he picked into the distance, and a pack of bestial ink spirits, large and small, chase after them. Laios rejoices in watching them squabble over the fruit. They remind him of the dogs he used to keep at home. Right, they're just like Nusa, Anautrid, Boff, Fuchi, Dustrag, and Mui Mui. No need to rush, plenty more to go around. For the ink spirits that resemble sloths, Laios feels no need to make them fight over the fruits. He's become familiar with the habits of this species of ink spirits, setting aside a pile of apricots just for them to eat as they please. Once they eat their fill, they lie down, and the color of their back begins to change. As he watches them try to stuff their mouths despite their protruding, plump bellies, he wonders how anyone couldn't be fond of these little fellows. It's the turtle one! No need to worry, did you think I would forget about you guys? The tortoise-like ink spirits might be the species Laios is most interested in. At first he thought they were just giant rocks, at least until his butt made contact with its shell. Their temperament is exactly the same as a tortoise. The most interesting thing about them is that once their appetites are sated, spring water begins to flow out of the false mountains on their backs. It's a miracle. Thunder rumbles in the distance. Upon hearing it, the ink spirits begin to stand, one by one. Though they discover that they cannot for one simple reason. They've stuffed themselves silly. Yeah, that much fruit? It looks like it's gonna be a good harvest this year. And it's all thanks to you, Senshi. If you weren't here, my harvest would have only been half as much. All I'm doing is putting my knowledge to good use. Senshi, give me a hand! What's wrong, Marcely? It's been days since Laios went off to look for ink spirits outside the village, and he hasn't returned. Laios? Well, the lad's fond of research, let him be. The ink spirits haven't been attacking the village lately either. Surely something happened to him. Well, we were planning on staying here for long anyhow. No harm in waiting a bit longer. No, we can't stay here long. We need to go beat the Red Dragon and save Fallon. Have you forgotten all that? Huh? Now that you mention it, Marsley, how long have we been in this village? Yes, yes. Raise the questions. Hungry again? My oh my, you're greedy little fellows, aren't you? No need to worry, plenty for everyone today too. Though, we're going to do something a bit different this time around. Oh. See the peak of that hill over there? I put lots of your favorite fruit there. If you want to eat, you'll have to go fight for it. It's one of the laws of nature. Well, if everyone understands the rules, I'll start counting. 3, 2, 1. Go! Get running! The ink spirits start charging towards the hilltop on his command. All save for the tortoise-shaped ones, that is. Oh, you'd like me to sit? You really want me to ride you? You're a smart one. You figured out that instead of fighting the others, you can just butter me up. Alright, here, have a bite. Thunder rumbling in the distance. Is it dust getting mad that Laios is taming the ink spirits? Amidst the mounts, days pass like the wind. By now, Laios has figured out it's the thunder that triggers the ink spirits to attack the village. But external stimulus like that won't change their inherent habits. Laios knows this too well. So why not lure them as far away from the village as possible with fruits? That way, if they attack again, they'll have to run all the way from the top of the hill, rather than halfway down. Wow. Who is real could have been solved if Cruz and Mr. Nothing only had Laios around. It could have been solved in half a day. No, not half a day. They were like, how long have they been here? A week or something? Week minimum. This is some good stuff. What are you saying? Enough? Oh, no way. Another cup then. Chuck. What are you doing here, Marsley? Stop drinking already. Laios has been gone for who knows how long. The ink spirits haven't been attacking lately either. He must have done something. Then let him do his thing. I'm drinking here. Figures he'd be like us from just a bit earlier. Right, he's practically a villager at this point. Chuck, do you remember how long it's been since we arrived here? Do you remember how we need to rescue Fallon? Do you remember that your least favorite monster is the Mimic? Chuck! You have a wife, ex-wife, and 3 children to return to. My head. Is your memory coming back? Chuck, are you alright? Is he alright? Go. So, what are your names? Gaga. Oh. Whoa, Laios. I see now. Your names are Bitey, Angry, and Lazy. I'm Laios. He learned their language in this period of time, living with the ink spirits. Go. Of course we're friends. Secluded in the mounts, Laios loses track of time. He no longer cares if the thunder booms or not. He's now good friends with the ink spirits. They eat together and live together. Every day they pluck fresh fruits and frolic about in the hillside forest. He even understands their speech. You sure the lad's around here? No, but the ink spirits all came from this direction. If he's been researching them this whole time, I figured he'd be here. Said that ever since we came out here, the ink spirits haven't been attacking the village as much. Maybe he did something to stop them. But I've got a sneaking suspicion he's run off to play with them God knows where. You might be right. We'd better find them quick. Ah, phew. The longer Laios lives with them, the more he has come to understand these ink monsters. I should head back and tell everyone about this. Did they tell him about Dusk? They just told him where they are, just explained everything, just befriend the ink spirits. Wow. What Cruz and Mr. Nothing couldn't solve, we just solved the Laios. They'll be amazed, after all. Gaga. Go, ooh. Come with me. I'll introduce you guys to my companions. Ooh, gaga. Don't worry, they're good people. They won't harm you. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm sure they'll welcome you all. Laios, we're here to help. You. Huh? The three rescuers see a most bizarre scene. Laios, the one they've been worried about and eagerly searching for, is crawling around on all fours like a wild animal, talking to the ink spirits in an incomprehensible language. It was at that moment they had felt something shatter in their hearts. Oh, go, oh. Oh, you guys came at just the right time. Oh, sorry. I've been using their language for so long I nearly forgot how to speak to humans. Sorry to have bothered you. We'll be on our way. Hey, wait, don't go. I've got some really important discoveries to tell you. Oh, no need. We'll find our way out and let you live out your dream here. I was gonna say I learned something about how to leave. You learned what now? Yeah, just watch. Hey guys, it's lunchtime! Ugh. Happily scramble to each and every pile of fruit. Did you tame them with all this fruit? Ugh. They became bigger. They're changing colors. That's one of its traits. Bitey changes color when it's full. It's called Bitey. The one that looks like a small dog is angry, and the tortoise-shaped one is lazy. Did you name them? No, they told me. Blah. Ah, this one's eaten so much it puked, and the vomit's so colorful it's kinda sickening. Wait, that smell. Is that alcohol? What are you doing, Senshi? That's ink spirit puke. Smells like fruit wine. A good fermented, my nose is right. Tastes pretty good, too. Don't just eat random things! Marsley, do we have to bring up the forbidden venison? Calm down, Marsley, listen. Listen for what? The sound of what's sloshing around in their bellies. This one has wine inside, while this one has jam. And... keep looking. Aye, this one's got gushing springs on its back after eating all that fruit. This... oh my, how refreshing. It's fruit juice. What does this have to do with getting out of here? Wait a moment and you'll see. Senshi, do you have any containers we could keep the jam and drinks in? I do, but I've been drinking with the villagers a whole lot recently, so I got a few cups and bottles on me. Don't tell me you're thinking of... Don't tell me you want to! Nicely done, though this jam will still need some sugar if you want it to be palatable. As for the juice, it's refreshing, sure, but a bit bland. As for the juice, yeah. But if we blend the juices that go well together, add in some sugar, stir it until it's mixed evenly. Pour into a glass, add fruit slices for decoration, and it's done. My improved ink spirit wine, jam, and juice. Give it a try. Wine, jam, and juice. Ooh. Look at them. They're so cute. They're so tiny. Oh, this fruit wine really does have new flavors to it. Bit too much sugar for one day, though. We should get some exercise to work it off. I really don't want to speak with people who are willing to eat vomit. Honey is bee vomit, Marsley. The vegetables I grow in the golems are also fertilized with excrement from people in the dungeon. Stop! I don't want to hear it! What's up, Laios? You haven't said a word since earlier. So, is this how we get out? I'll tell you all my plans now. When I was chasing that ink spirit with a mole, I was surprised to discover that they'd happily slack off from attacking the village if it meant they got to eat fruit instead. Which means monsters do attack humans, and sometimes that is due to their aggressive nature. But most of the time there's a specific reason, like their habitat getting encroached upon or something happened to enrage them. But there's no reason why they attack the village. At first I thought it was out of hunger, but these guys are far too docile and meek when they eat to back it up. Yeah, that one's even dripping with spit. Then there's villagers. It's incredibly strange how they have absolutely no understanding of ink spirit behavior. We've only just arrived, and I've already found out that you can tame them with fruit, but the villagers have clashed with them countless times. They should have learned a thing or two about handling them, even if they didn't want to. But if they haven't, it's like they have no need for it. Maybe they've tried before and didn't learn the proper way? No, everyone who dies from an ink spirit attack just comes back the next day. That'd be even stranger. If they tried and failed, wouldn't it make more sense just to leave this dangerous place? Obviously they chose to stay, so wouldn't they want to keep trying to fend them off? They won't leave and they won't find a way to fend them off. So how are they still living here? And haven't you guys ever wondered why we couldn't find an ink spirit nest? What's more, they can come back to life endlessly. It's as if this whole place is fake. Bingo! Figured it out. Oh, what an interesting theory. Dawn, where did you... Please do go on. Where we come from, legend speaks of a lunatic magician who uses tremendous magical power to create a dungeon. All sorts of monsters live within it. Their existence isn't isolated, but interconnected. They prey on, exploit, and sometimes form symbiosis with one another. They're all a part of one ecosystem. No matter what kind of man this lunatic magician is, I can just tell how amazing of a feat that was. As for this place, someone who could create such a vivid, lifelike world must be amazing as well. But I wonder why didn't this person design a more complete ecosystem when creating the ink spirits? Where do they build their nests? How do they reproduce? How do different variations communicate with one another? And what's the relationship to the people who live here? I'm so curious about all of this, but I don't see how all the pieces fit together. Why did that person make things this way? And there's one more thing I noticed. They hid away a basket of hawthorn berries, but never once ate from it. Hawthorn? Hawthorn, is it? I never noticed. Sorry, what was that? Nothing, just thinking aloud is all. But I see now. The connection between all things, which you deem important, serves as a mutual affirmation of one another. I'm your mirror, and you are mine. This is the truth as you understand it. Marsley, how come I don't understand a word of what those two are saying? I'd love to agree with you, but I think I can understand them a little bit. Interesting, very interesting. You are right. All things here adhere to logic. As with all the other myriad forms of life within a painting, so too must ink spirits have a place to come from and a place to go to. I suppose rootless weeds such as them would have flaws in reality. There have been a few who have been able to discern that they were in no more than a painting, but it has been quite a while since someone explained their reasoning with such conviction. Mr. Nothing and Crew's mention? Perhaps this can be seen as another way of saying the mountains are but mountains and the water is yet water. After saying that, for some unknown reason, she turns and looks up at the sky. Ow. I hit my leg. He's seen the truth beyond the veil of wonder, no? Don't cliffhang it just like that. Actually show us how they get out of the painting. Please don't just leave it as a fade to black and then we move on to the next chapter. Come on, dog. Wait. Question marks. Who is this? What's happened to this painting? Okay, it's dusk. I painted a perfectly good landscape on this. Why is it like this now? The ugly ink blots, the water stain, and the blotches of red and purple. Did someone sneak into my room? Could it have been? No, this time it isn't the work of my lovely sister. How interesting. Perhaps there is an unruly spirit roaming the wilds with a penchant for artistry. There's Dusk. So she didn't trap them in here, they just fell in. They probably stumbled into her shack. Whoa, where did that huge thunder come from all of a sudden? Oh dear, it seems you've made her truly angry. What? Who? Who's angry? And no wonder, with all the ink spirits that you lured over, and how you got them so drunk that they could barely even stand. This is the first time I've seen them like this. Dawn, what are you talking about? Look, up there! Someone's falling out of the sky? More like flying, and she looks pissed. Maybe she's the magician who created this place? Laios must have made her mad with his blabbering. What? But I didn't say anything wrong. No need to panic, she's not here to harm you. Just consider it a unique way to send you on your way. You don't belong in this painting. You ruined her landscape. She's gonna kick you out of the painting. Ink spirits are simply distracting thoughts, and as such, I hope you understand why she didn't feel the need to organize them properly. Bitey, you're so big! Hey, be gentle with them. They've just eaten. You can't lift them upside down like that. Quick, take this bottle and fill it up with that jam. Don't let it go to waste. Said she. Get out now! Wait, how are you drawing with that sword? Get out of her painting. You ruined her painting. Whoa! Ow, my butt. Eek. They're back in reality. How did we... Are you guys alright? I'm here, still alive. I'm alright too. But where's Kobe? I can smell the sea. Oh no. Bro, how did we land in Iberia? Bro! Are we close to the coast? I don't know, but at the very least we've gotten out of that place. Probably. Well, Yan is also by the seaside. Maybe we're at the edge of Yan by the sea. No, wait. I didn't even have time to say goodbye to them. I guess things really do work out thanks to Laios' love of monsters. Wait, Marcelly, your mouth. Why is it all black? You couldn't stop yourself from trying some earlier, could you? Well, wait, it's the same with you guys. What is this taste? What did we just eat? Ink. Ink, basically. Oh, Dusk. We're back with Dusk. Looks like this painting's got to go. I thought they were an amusing bunch. Not going to try some? There are some hawthorn berries here too. Not even a bite? Absolutely not. Okay. At least there was some form of conclusion with this chapter. Also, Kyobi, I feel like we just jumped around. Isn't Kyobi part of the party? She joined up with the party. She was supposed to lead them back to Rhodes Island. Bro. Okay. I guess it's time. Seafood platter. It's time to try the forbidden seafood menu. Oh no. No. I see the eggs. I see the seaborn eggs. Well, this is gonna be a problem. How are the writers gonna get out of this one? I don't think they are, to be honest. I think these are just excuses to put the DUNMESHI party in silly situations and not think about the consequences of them. Got it? In their swift fall downwards, the hunters look just like shooting stars. A sight that those who live in the deep seas rarely have the opportunity to witness. With his desires and plans clouding his head, the bishop has, of course, never looked up at the night sky to enjoy the spectacle. Wait, we're back with the bishop? Wait, we're in the cave with the bishop? Wait. But they are no different. When the abyssal hunters had to fight for their lives and escape from the melancholy and sacrifice, they swam upwards. When they finally reached the surface, they could only solemnly gaze upon the star-filled night sky. The hunters have all etched the destinies of their short-lived stars into their hearts. Despite everything, the darkness can still be broken. Wait, the hunters? Wait, we're with the hunters now? Now die. 3 shooting stars illuminate the deep passageway. The bishop is horrified, but because it has neither lungs nor vocal tracts, this thundering sound is as close as it gets to a scream for its current body. Amidst the debris and crumbling walls, the monster's bloated, dying form sprawls across much of the karst cave. Once emanating a strange, eerie beauty, its bizarre body now begins to stiffen in dread as it faces impending doom. I feel like we just took a turn. I feel like we're no longer in the collab. The vibe just shifted. We're with the abyssal hunters now. The bishop is dead. He will be forgotten completely. Is this just a flashback to Scotty's event? Yeah, that's a flashback to Scotty's event. Because the bishop should have already been dead by now. Oh no, we're by the sea. No! Don't try the forbidden seafood menu! This is bad. There's not a single living thing outside the city. I don't think we're going to be able to restock our supplies here. Anyone find anything? Don't try anything that moves, actually. Nothing on my end. The folks in the other parts of the city won't say a word either. They react when they see food, but won't answer any of my questions. Don't even bother asking them for supplies. I've been giving out bits of whatever rations I had on me. Things were mostly the same for me. The only word that comes to mind when I look at these houses is miserable. Hard to imagine how the locals can even live here. I've searched a few markets. Seems they've all been long abandoned. Safe to say, most people here haven't had a good meal in a long while. Breaks my heart. Just gotta give the DUNMESHI party a dosage of Arknights depression. Yeah. I followed someone to the coast thinking I could find something there, but... He's just like the others, wandering aimlessly on the beach, sometimes digging through sand as if there's food buried beneath. Hungry. Fins, shells, can eat. Senshi lays down his ask and nimbly makes his way in front of the pair, opening up the bundles they are carrying. Within are piles of fin bees and shells scavenged from the bees' beach, but from the foul odor they emit, it's clear they've begun to rot. But the two don't seem to care at all. They begin to stuff their putrefying food into their mouths, overcome by some primal fear of Senshi stealing their meal. Oh, that's just sad. Since there's nothing here that's of help, we should get out of here quick. This place really has a strange atmosphere, doesn't it? And people aren't particularly friendly either. This is just my guess. The locals here haven't had a proper meal for too long. This led them to gradually grow numb to their surroundings. If we make something good for them to eat, maybe it'll bring them back to their senses, even just a little bit. Oh no. I can see where this is going. They're gonna be like, we're by the sea. Why don't we just fish whatever's out of the sea and then feed them to the villagers and have some for ourselves? Senshi, no. This is the one place, one thing you guys must not eat. Seriously? It's true. It's normal that you don't know this, but starvation and stress will slowly make you lose yourself. Sounds like you're talking from experience. If possible, I was hoping we could at least fill their bellies with a proper meal. I don't mind the idea, but we need to find food for ourselves. If not, we won't get very far, right, Chilchuck? Yeah, I suppose. But let's make one thing clear. The reason we lost our supplies in the first place is because you all went crazy and wandered off in Sammy, so don't expect me to do everything this time too. Oh, so now we're addressing what happened in Sammy. Can you at least tell us that maybe Valarkvin was the one who cured them? Cleansed them of their collapsal corruption? Well, naturally. And you also lost Kobe. How do you lose Kobe? Wandering travelers, do you seek sustenance? That is a bishop of the deep. Wait, you can understand us? Yes. Great! Wait, Marcelly, don't you find it strange that he can when everyone else can't? It is natural for you to be wary. But fear not, I have come to offer you guidance. Who the hell are you? I am an itinerant priest, bringing the teachings of the sea to the masses. What of you? You do not seem like Iberians. What brings you to Salviento? Oh, specifically we're back in Salviento, of course. We're looking to resupply for our journey. I presume you have not made much progress on that. No matter, since we are here, we will not see you starve. We? Yes, we are the church taking care of this city. All under our eaves are brethren. Though you may be outsiders, if you are willing to follow our guidance, you too may join us. Never accept a strange offer coming from a bishop of the deep. We would not allow our own to go hungry. Sounds pretty shady. If we go with them to find food, won't this mean the townspeople can have a decent meal as well? They can have a meal? Decent's a whole different matter. Don't say that like you're actually thinking of joining this kooky cult. The ocean's blessings is boundless. It will not mind sharing a sliver with you. But it is only for the strong and worthy. What do you mean? I bet it means he knows where the food is, but not everyone can make it out alive. That is one way to interpret it. I wouldn't want to influence you into danger. It's just tell us where it is. We're experienced adventurers. We can handle a little danger. you say so. Follow the coastline south. There will be a cave. What you seek is within. They're going back to the cave where they held Spectre and the hunters fought through. There's something fishy about that guy, Laios. Irony. I know. Then why'd you listen to him? I have a hunch that whatever weird's going on in this town is connected to the church he was talking about. We follow his guidance, it should lead us to something. Besides, if there's an ambush waiting for us, I'm sure you'll notice beforehand. Well, I guess you're right. That's a kraken. It's huge. Laios, look out! Calm down. I don't think it's moving anytime soon. But, huh? It's already dead? Yeah, probably. The hunters took care of it. Wow! A kraken this huge! The church wasn't lying to us. Look at its tentacles, its suckers, its sea anemone-like organs. This must be its head? I'd love to see what it looked like alive. It should be about the size of a tower, and would have looked impressive. Though, it does taste rather nasty. Laios! You just put it in your mouth! Oh no! Okay. Arknights riders genuinely do not give a fuck what happens to this party. These are just excuses to put the party in silly situations without any repercussions. Got it. Okay, I got it. Kinda disappointing considering the Rainbow Six collabs and Xiaohei collabs had serious repercussions and had actual stakes. But okay. We got Omega plot armor going on here. This isn't a kraken, though maybe they share a common ancestor. My stomach's starting to hurt. Still, you shouldn't eat things you don't know anything about. I agree, we shouldn't. Sea creatures can contain toxins after death. Take crabs, for example. They can be contaminated by harmful bacteria, even if they haven't been dead for long. If you really want to eat something, we can see if there are any parasites still alive in there. Oh no, they're gonna clean it out to try to eat it. I shouldn't have got them started. I've learned just to say nothing in times like this. I do wonder though, who killed this giant creature? It must have been hard avoiding these tentacles. Laios, hush, I hear something. Marsley uses a stick to hoist a gooey fluorescent thing. Ew, I feel kinda sick just looking at it. It glows, even during the day. It's beautiful. Absolutely not, I'm gonna throw it away. What away? Say, what's that you threw it on? Oh, casually, there's just a seaborn right there. What is that? Oh, scuttle, scuttle. Is something wrong? Laios, watch your step. Oh, seagrass. Careful, lad. I don't think it's a good idea to step on it. We got the moss too. Now that you mention it, I do feel a bit numb all over. Avoid the seagrass as best as you can, guys. You say that, but there aren't many places we can stand. Looks like all the plants in this cave were actually monsters, huh? There's no doubt about it, we're in the Kraken's lair. Which means all these things coming out from deeper in the cave must have lived alongside it. Which means... fresh ingredients! No! Laios, Senshi, no! The forbidden seafood beckons, but do not heed its call. Marsley, can you use magic on the seagrass? Set it on fire or something? Huh? Are you crazy? If we make a fire, wouldn't that be like shouting, "Hey, over here," to all the monsters? Yeah, which is exactly why we're doing it. The seagrass is spreading out from the depths of the cave. If we chase them in, we'd be at a disadvantage. Better to use a fire and let them come to us. Sounds like he really thought this through. Don't worry, we're not going to take them head on. You can just wait outside. Once we've gotten enough ingredients, we'll get out. And if something does happen, you can come to our rescue. Whatever. He must be going through some rebellious phase. On a separate note, having to consider the remote possibility that I might not play along. Can Marcelly even use magic now? There's still the whole issue that Marcelly can barely use her own magic on Terra. What was that? What was that setup with the flashlight? What happened to flashlight? We got a ride from the factory owner in Rimbilton. Has Marcelly learned how to use magic or not? Have we skipped way over that? Hold up. Has she learned magic now? Fine, cover your ears. Well, she could use... It seems like she could use magic now? Okay. So, within the time skip from Rimbilton to now, Marcelly can use her magic without a problem now. She said she was beginning to understand how Originium is used for arts here, but they never followed up on it. It feels like every chapter is just disjointed from each other. And this really is just an excuse to put the party in silly shenanigans on Terra. Without much thought about a proper sequence of events. Hold up. We also just glossed over how they got cured of collapsal corruption. They just teleported themselves out of there. Okay. Got it. Oh, the noise. I presume that they would have exercised more caution. Who would have thought that they had such confidence? No matter. The outcome will be the same. The church has need of men. Become one of us. Then we shall bring revelation to all Iberians. No, thank you. Let's not. So this is just an iterant priest because Scotty and the others already killed the bishop back in the very first Abyssal event. That should be the trap set. Just need to wait for them to get enough ingredients and get out of here. Should be enough to buy them enough time. And Laios, sometimes you really do think of everything. It's a mimic! Chelchuk! No! Do not trust your... Actually, no. Trust your thief instincts. You could probably tell this is a mimic, right? What's that treasure chest doing here? Let me guess. This world has mimics too. Go on. Open it. This one's barely even trying. It's a beach! There's nothing here but sand! Who does it think it's trying to fool? Let me guess, Laios is gonna open it. Footsteps. I bet it's that weird guy. Oh. They will become our brethren. Soon they will become something greater. I mean, it looks like the plan is working. They're planning to eat the Seaborn. It's gonna work out whether they want to or not. Also, why are you talking to yourself out loud? It's him, alright. I knew he was sending us over to our deaths. I've got an idea. Oh no. Chilchuk's gonna be the one that's not corrupted by the end of this again, isn't he? When the Inquisition comes, they too may have a taste. Taste of what? Oh, why haven't you gone inside? I'm not much of a fighter myself, so I'm waiting outside. Is that so? You mentioned the Inquisition. Who are they? Our common enemy. Oh, mind telling me more? It seems this Doran has no talent for combat. I suppose there's no harm in chatting with him. With his build, where could he even run off to? I do not mind. We might be seen talking here. How about we go chat by that chest? Chelchuck! They're on the same team! Farewell. Chest? Let us begin with how the Inquisition have been fooling the people of Iberg. Okay. Slams open, devours whole, clamps shut, sways contently. Welp, I mean, the Seaborn do be practicing some cannibalism. They do devour each other just to evolve. There is that. I mean, okay, problem solved. Actually, no, not problem solved. They're still gonna eat the forbidden seafood somehow. You might call them your brethren, but they don't know the first thing about... You don't know the first thing about these monsters. When you're in a party like ours, that'll cost you dearly. Chill, Chuck. The party's about to be corrupted. Again. Phew, that's all of them handled. I thought there'd be a lot more. If they were living alongside the Kraken, most probably fled when it died. The ones who killed it in the first place must have had exquisite taste. Think these monsters are edible, Senshi? Well, I'm certainly not eating any. They're disgusting. I think as long as we handle them carefully, we can turn them into healthy, delicious meals. That's the last thing you should do about seaborn corpses. We're not that far from outside the city, though, or particularly hidden. There's no reason the locals wouldn't know of this place. If they won't eat any of this stuff, surely that means none of it is edible. That mysterious priest must have sent us here to die. Not necessarily. These are monsters, after all. We didn't see any weapons in town, so maybe they can't hunt here. Not that they won't. Seafood's a good source of protein. We can make a proper meal out of them. I'm sure it'll be filling. Senshi, no. Senshi, no! No, 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 no! There's nothing wrong with it, the way I see it. I might not have cooked a kraken before, but I know how to handle fish, shellfish, prawns, and octopus. Just a reminder that we don't have anything else to eat anyway, other than whatever washes up on the beach. Get out of Iberia! I know, okay? This one's got a transparent head full of some sticky liquid. It surrounds the organs in this thing that looks like an egg yolk. Definitely can't eat the organs. Let's have a look at that egg yolk stuff in the liquid. Really reminds me of an egg. I'll try beating it in a bowl later. Looks like the inside of an egg to me too. You two do realize we're in the middle of taking care of monsters, right? Can you save the cooking talk for later? Don't say that. This is the best way to research monsters in general. Have you not noticed how you've already helped us cook these sea anemone monsters, Marsley? Oh, you're right. I think it's a bit burnt after getting hit by explosion magic. Oh, she could use full explosion magic now, can she? Okay, we just skipped over from her not being barely even able to use flash magic in Rimbilton, and she could use her full set now without a conductor like Originium. I guess it works out. She does have the penchant for studying magic. Sure. Okay, fine. Hand wave it away! Then there's this strange seagrass. It just withered up in the fire. It's probably inedible, right? How about we hold off on trying it? I think you kept the heat just right. Doesn't seem like there's any more coming out from deeper in. Guess they're afraid of us. I think we've gathered enough monster parts for a feast. Let's go! Oh no. Oh no! Huh, Chilchuck, why is there a treasure chest next to you? And that man out cold over there, is that the priest? Yep, thought he could talk us into walking to our deaths, so I decided I'd use this chest to teach him a lesson. Don't worry, Chilchuck, we're gonna do that just fine without his help. Wait, he was lying to us? But we really did manage to get lots of seafood there, though. And did you just say, this guy? Yeah, I figured this world would have to have mimics too. Bang! Unable to reach anything, shakes angrily. Seems you've got it under control. Well, it's pretty crappy at hiding itself. Anyway, I assume you're going to want to see what this world's mimics taste like, so here, take it. No! Bro, they're trying the whole menu. They're trying the mimic, the egg, the kraken. Oh, wow, really? You're the best! Why does this count as playing nice with him? Probably. You're a good egg, lad. Shut up! Come on, let's go start a fire on the beach! Oh no. Consequences be damned, we're about to have the forbidden seafood. Let's start by opening this one that looks like a sea anemone. I was thinking earlier, it should be here. Yep, there it is. Its head is on the bottom. That flower organ on the top isn't its head? They're even trying the flowers, the running flowers. Okay. The whole menu's on today. Let's cut it open and get a better look. The head's structured a lot like a starfish. Peel back its skin a bit. Oh, it really has eggs inside. They're on every petal, see? I think it's their breeding season now. Now I really don't feel like eating it. I know, I'm not gonna eat another sea creature raw. Like I said, you need to handle that stuff carefully or you're definitely getting a stomachache. But properly made normal ceviche and sashimi are delicious. Remember that for next time. Then how do we properly prepare normal raw food? Huh, told you not to say anything. Well, go on. Add mustard, lemon slices, onion, coriander, and minced garlic to soy sauce. If you have fish sauce, add a dash if you'd like, then in goes the raw seafood. Mix well and leave to marinate. Something along those lines. Sounds great. But we don't have any soy sauce or mustard. We do have this. I noticed half a box of emergency sanity potions tucked away in the corner of the cave. The hunters left behind sanity potions. Wait, sanity potions are canon? Hold up. Also, what's up, Hermit? We're about to try the forbidden seafood. Surely things are gonna go well for the party. Says here, contains mustard extract. Might be some sort of seasoning. Manufactured by Rhodes Island? A product of the place we're looking for. If this is here, we might be closer than we thought. Might as well use it to give that meat some flavor. Sanity potion seasoning. Okay. What is a sanity potion supposed to be in lore? I've never actually read the lore blurb of the sanity potion. I just kept eating them. What is it supposed to be or taste like? Medicine, sure. Is it like migraine medicine? Is it salt? Just need to cut these up into the right size. Put them into a container, add in some emergency sanity potion. onion and minced garlic, then finally add the raw meat and mix it all together. Here, try some. Delicious. As for everything else, let me see. A big pile of roast seagrass. They're trying the moss. Great. About a dozen of these egg monsters. They're trying the egg seaborn. Great. And another dozen of the sea anemone ones. And they're trying the running flowers. And one mimic. Can't forget the mimic. Yup, this should be plenty. Okay. Nutritious seaborn full course. Wow. Wow. It looks delicious, but... Oh, fuck. And there you have it. Looks like a lot, but there's still plenty left over. Should be enough to feed the city folk. Oh, you're not gonna eat it. Maybe Laios was the only one who took a bite. They're gonna try to feed the citizens with this. After all we went through to try to liberate Salviento, the DUNMESHI party just comes along and are like, hey guys, try this seaborn food. It smells amazing. Though the ingredients are a bit unusual, it actually looks pretty good once it's all cooked. Do you really plan to share all of this with the people in town? Seems to me like you guys are itching to dig in. But they don't even understand us when we speak. I've got a plan. We start eating here, by the coast, which will attract those wandering the beach. It's clear that they still possess some sort of reason. We let them eat their fill, then they can share the rest with their friends. So just an excuse after all. The locals might not be too familiar with this style of cooking. I do think we should demonstrate that it's edible first. You heard him. Eat up, everyone. Oh no. Right. I want more seaweed alcohol. Oh! We got Anita again! First Anita mention in 4 years? Holy shit. It's been 4 years since we've seen Anita. Gosh, you really do love your drinks. Because it's delicious. Well, I'm glad you like it. I hope the singer will like it too the next time she stops by. What's wrong? The outsiders are at the beach. Huh? The beach? What are they doing there? Cooking. Cooking? With monsters from the sea. What? I need to go stop them! Quick! Well, at least Anita is one of the only people here with reason left. Too late. There's not gonna be any consequences to this. At all. This... Keviche? I don't know what a keviche is, actually. Chevish is really sharp. Texture's good enough. Haven't had anything like it before. This world's mimics turned out to be pretty tasty, too. Kin, weed, many... Wait, what's that smell? It's good. Oh, that lying priest woken up. So very good. Wait, what are you doing? You! What the hell is it that you're cooking? Oh, hey there, Mr. Priest. That cave you told us was full of, sorry, hiccups. Really was full of seafood. The townspeople don't need to go hungry any longer. Wanna try some? This is blasphemy! Blasphemy of the highest order! My brethren, I will not allow! Oh dear, it looks like he's passed out again. Maybe he's hungry. I've got it. We can gather up some of that strange seagrass and use the tingle to wake him up. I already told you, he tried to get us killed. Why do you care about him so much? No matter how you cut it, Chilchuk, we're only having this feast thanks to him. We ought to show our gratitude somehow. I really don't get you. Alright, come help me gather some seagrass while the bonfire is still lit. Hey, you're just doing this because you're still hungry. Wait, what? No. The sea calls for them. The sea calls for them. The water's so cold. Anita finally reaches the shore, but it seems she is too late. Upon a beach fallen into silence, people have gathered for the first time in a long while. A group of 4 have rolled up their trousers and waded into the sea in high spirits, breaking into laughter on occasion. Wow, there's creatures here nibbling at my toes. Huh? Then doesn't that mean the stuff we ate was... That's just how things are in most places, Marsley. I think I can hear people yelling behind us. Really? Oh wow, there's some glowing round thing over here. I'm gonna go have a look. All Anita can think of while looking at this scene before her is that it seems the sea breeze blowing towards Salviento today is stinging her eyes. All this is something she never imagined to see her entire life. Of course, we're gonna fade to black right now, because there can't be any real repercussions to this event. This is just an excuse to put... It's just an excuse to put the DUNMESHI party in silly situations. That's it. They have plot armor. They can't be corrupted by collapsals. They can't be corrupted by Seaborn. Otherwise, it would mess with the DUNMESHI story. Kinda disappointing that the event turned out this way, but whatever, fine. No repercussions. Omega plot armor enabled. We're playing God mode with these characters, just for the gags and goofs. If only they knew how to cook the Seaborn in IS-3. I mean, Mizuki did cook the Seaborn at the end. He was trying to get Highmorn to eat it. Oh, what's going on? Why are we being chased by all these magic items? Who sent the mask for us? My sword can't reach them. They're not like the other monsters we fought before. Wait, are they getting bombed? Marsley, use your magic already! I got caught in the blast. They can use both explosion and freezing magic and target them with precision. These things sure are something. They're too quick. I can't aim like this. What do we do then? We run. I'll use my magic to counter theirs. Try to get out of their range. Who's attacking them? Ah. Drones. Whose drones? Well, looks like there's a village that way. These things flew in over from there though, so I don't think we're going to see any friendly faces. Marsley, look out! I figured out their flight patterns. Leave us alone already! The bombs are sent flying by Marsley's magic, heading back to the drones that fired them. They're wearing reunion masks. Hoisted by their own petard, they rattle and shake as they fall to the ground. With a massive boom, the buildings are set ablaze, and the ringing of the blast is closely followed by the shouting of the villagers. After the explosion comes the falling magic items, which careen into a few unlucky souls. Casually catching strays, random passerbys getting bombed. Amidst all of this, no repercussions in this event, by the way. Nothing serious. Marsley can't help but tighten her grip on her staff. I think we made them really mad, Laios. Senshi, Marsley, sometimes we just have to grit our teeth and get fighting. A shame, we still haven't found anything about Rhodes Island. Bro, what happened to KOB? They met KOB back in Sammy. She was supposed to guide them back. And then what? They teleported away from KOB? And they... Oh my god, this event is all over the place, dog.
By golly, the catastrophe didn't ruin none of our cornfields. Didn't get licked by the sandstorm neither. I've been worried sick for days over this. If the fields are gone, we'd have nothing to eat or sell past summertime.
How about I go start up the drones then, boss? Other places mightn't have been as lucky. If they see we're still spick and span, we're gonna have a problem with thieves and looters. We're back in Colombia! Oh my god, we circled around Terra. We started in Colombia, went through Sargon, went to Rimbelton, went to Sami in the middle, turned east towards Yan, headed even more east towards Iberia and the sea. We're all the way back across the continent in Colombia? Bro, this event is all over the place.
Well, go on then. Just remember to switch them from patrol mode to attack mode. Alright, remember to let that Rhodes Island fella in. He's meant to be stopping by after the catastrophe.
You got it, boss. That ain't right. Why's the road relay all? The drones ain't responding. Signals. Boss. The catastrophe hit the drone relay. The drones, they're out of control.
Alright, don't lose your cool. Turn that relay off first.
Oh, I can't, boss. It ain't shutting down.
Gosh dang diddly darn it. Figure it out yourself. I'm not paying you to sit around and do nothing.
The Originium circuits. The mainline board. Oh, it's an operator. Hey, what's going on here? Not gonna welcome me in? No, you're a sight for sore eyes. I remember you. You're Ryan, the guy with the little hammer. Come help us out. The drones are out of control. That's so. Huh, alright. Hang back a bit. I'll go take a look for you. Who was that? Is someone really here to take our crops?
Screw those bastards.
Somehow we're back in Colombia. Hey, this is Ryan with a new entry for the mission log. First, bringing back KOB. This mission's proving a bit harder than anticipated. Our intel says this is the last place the kid showed up in, but actually finding her is not so simple. Oh, so Rhodes Island does not know where KOB is. She just ran off on her own. Great. The KOB retrieval squad is just our poor guy Ryan. Then I've got to pay a visit to the cornhole, see how they're doing after the catastrophe. Hope everything's alright there. What was that? Is there a dust up going up in the frontier? The Originium circuits, the mainline board. I don't see anyone from outside the village. Seems like they've got some kind of internal issues. Guess I better find out what's going on. These guys aren't the friendliest bunch. Finally, can we make contact with Rhodes Island? I feel like the final arc might be to just lure KOB back to Rhodes Island. It'll be like, oh, we can't find KOB, how will we lure her back to Rhodes Island? And it'll be like, let's prepare a meal in the kitchen. Surely the scent will travel miles and miles away and attract KOB back home. Surely. Hey, what's going on here? Not gonna welcome me in? Nah, you're a sight for sore eyes. I remember you. You're Ryan, the guy with the little hammer. Come help us out. The drones are out of control. Okay, phew, just some out of control drones. If there really was fighting out here, I'd be done for. That's so. Alright, hang back a bit. I'll go take a look for you. Damn it, there really are other pioneers here. Look, here to pick a fight. What? Who's that? Is someone really here to take our crops?
Screw those bastards.
Wait, this can't be good. If I get Rhodes Island involved in a frontier tussle, we'll be in trouble. Let's get these guys to safety first, and hopefully that'll calm things down. Hey, don't be rash, buddy. You don't know how many people are out there. We best hunker down for now.
Frick that! I saw 4 of them earlier. Go for the 2 shorties first.
Bro! Let's get him. Let's get him, boss. Hey, wait. Huh? Only 4 of them. What kind of gang is this?
Well, shenanigans are about to ensue yet again.
2 groups. Be careful, they've got weapons, and more of those magic items Marsley can't do anything about. Just stay calm.
Calm? I am done being calm. My hair is all messed up thanks to that explosion. Ruined my braid. I really liked it, you know. You ESOBs think you can mess with me? You sick freaks think you could just bomb my barn?
No, stop. Let's talk about it like civilized folk. The drones are still flying around like crazy.
You still want to pick a fight now? Shove it. You think I'm scared of my own drones?
What good is talking going to do when it's them who attacked us out of nowhere?
Shut it, lady. You're the ones who blew up my barn. You guys got a death wish.
Well, shit. They're attacking! Take cover!
Well, yeah, they're the ones controlling the magic items.
Yeah, none of these pains in the butts are listening to me. Ow! Look, fighting out in the wild's just going to draw in who knows what. Let's all calm down and talk things out, okay?
As though in response to his earnest plea, all of a sudden, the ground begins to rumble. Could it be another catastrophe? The thought flits through the minds of some, but is immediately dispelled by what comes next. A tidal wave of gloom pincers seem to have had enough of the drones dropping bombs in the skies above their heads. They raise their pincers in formation and march towards a gaggle of people.
A swarm of monsters?
Run! We can't handle that many with just the 4 of us.
But there's nowhere to run to. We're surrounded. Let's just back off for now.
Ugh! Yeah, watch where you're going. Wait, who was that? I'll hammer you into... Ah, it's you punks.
You can't run, boss. The gloom pincers got us hemmed in. Everyone please listen to me. We'll deal with them together, alright?
And don't forget the drones! Bing, bang, boom! Shenanigans!
Are we done? Have we dealt with the crabs? Can we finally talk like adults? Is it over? Did we manage to take care of them all? I'm beat.
Not bad, girly. You've got quite a few tricks up your sleeve. I'm sure a big fan of casters.
Oh, good. They aren't at fisticuffs any longer. Good, good. As long as everyone is fine.
Now come on, let's go. I'm in a good mood today. You can have a taste of some of my corn.
Boss, you.
Wait, corn. The laughter dies on the pioneer's lips as he raises his weapon at a team of 4.
Guess he remembered. And here I was thinking we could bury the hatchet.
Marsley raises her staff, strands of her hair rippling with magic.
Well, are we back at this already? Really? Oh my god, you were all battle buddies earlier. Surely that's got to count for something, right?
Ryan, you do not get paid enough for this. First you were tasked to find KOB out in the wilderness, which is like finding a needle in a haystack. Now you have to solve this dispute with these 4 idiots.
Let's not go for magic right away, Marsley. We're all tired from dealing with those things. There's no benefit in starting up another fight. We'll count down from 3, lower our weapons, go back the way we came, and agree not to bother each other for the night. How about that? Never mind. How about that? Look, this guy's plenty sincere, alright? Still offering even after he got a bomb chucked at him. Why not think this offer over? Our boys are took it out too, boss. I don't think fighting will do us any good either.
Ah, fine. We'll get out of each other's hair for the night. Start counting.
Yes, good. 3, 2, 1. Great. I can sleep soundly tonight.
So close to encountering Rhodes Island. So close, yet so far.
Marsley. What happened? Nothing. We were thinking of going to examine the bodies of those monsters earlier, and while we're at it... Huh?
We gotta cook something. It's nearing the end of this chapter. Hold up, wait. I'm just gonna stand up for a bit because I see a big cockroach on the floor and I feel the urge to step on it. Be right back.
Problem solved.
Its little leg is still twitching. Okay.
Well, they sure look like crabs to me. So they might taste like mimics.
How did you survive eating seaborne seafood, by the way? We're just gonna hand wave it away? Sure.
The chewiness of mimics. The more you chew it, the better the flavor gets.
Just don't use my lockpicks to scoop the meat out again.
But they've got just the right shape for it. Bob's Gourmet Guide says they're edible. Apparently they're delicious as long as you could get through the shell. Don't you want to have a taste?
Absolutely not. Besides, those villagers think that we're sneaking back onto the battlefield for an ambush. We might get into another fight. Those magic items flying all over the place were a pain in the ass to deal with. Sure, I'm adding that. And there's still plenty of them out there. Not to mention, I'm still tired as... Huh? Huh? Oh. Huh? The pioneers freeze in the middle of stuffing their gloom pincer legs into their mouths. The only sound breaking the awkward silence is the crackling of the bonfire. They're already here. They're already sharing in the food. The sparks flick and plack amidst the flames. Their pincers and limbs are stuffed full of flesh. No wonder you can support such heavy shells. As well as crush those magic items. So you can cut them open from the belly. Then pull back their shell. I see now. Looks like you prepared these things the same way you do mimics. Then, oh, that smells amazing. Want to try some? Laios accepts the roasted meat, hesitates for a moment, then stuffs it into his mouth. It's delicious. It's all in the technique. Wanna have a taste? It really is chewy. And delicious too. Here, you guys can have some as well. Huh? For me? Thanks. It's roasted just right, so it hasn't lost any moisture. It even tastes just like Mimic. Alright, just eat already. keep your lips shut once you're done. I've got a reputation to keep. Not a word about tonight, you hear?
How is it that you could be at each other's throats during the day, but be eating gloom pincer together at night? Guess there wasn't any need for me to rush over. Just going for a midnight tinkle. Don't mind me.
Gosh darn it, come on over. You've given us meds, and I never forget a debt. I'll let you guys off this time. No, I can't. My barn! Why'd you guys blow up my barn? We didn't. It was your magic items that attacked us. We had to counter their magic in self-defense. Magic items? You mean my drones? They went nuts. They weren't listening to me.
Huh? But you still came out and attacked us.
Because you were gonna steal our crops.
You thought we were what? Alright, I've heard enough. I get what happened now. This is one big misunderstanding. Ryan, you do not get paid enough for this. When you get back to Rhodes Island, I suggest you ask for an increase in your wage. Your drones went amok and bombed them by accident, then you thought they were attacking you. And they were trying to take your stuff using the catastrophe as cover. One big misunderstanding. So how about we all shake hands and let bygones be bygones?
Nah.
Forget it. Whoa! I'm frozen stiff. How about we take care of them first? Well, shenanigans. Drone relays busted. I took a couple of courses on equipment maintenance. Let me see if there's a way to fix it.
The drones are still running amok.
Yeah, anyone understand the Originium circuits enough to help me out? Everyone else handle the drones, get them to use up their bombs. I can't get anything done while I'm getting pelted by them.
Go on then, we'll draw them away. Y'all work quick, you hear?
Ah! Shenanigans ensued. Only thing I can do is help them remove the cover of this drone relay quicker. Marsley, do you seriously have no way to handle those things? We can't ask Senshi to boil them all. You need to give me some time to learn a whole new system of magic. 2 more magic items flying over. Their flight speeds follow a pattern, so do their patrol routes. Each one carries a single bomb. Seems they fly away as soon as they drop it. Are they returning to their nest to replenish their stock? I can't think of anything on such short notice.
I've got a plan.
What is it?
You think these items use some magic or other to know who's an enemy?
Well, they're not monsters. They don't have eyes, but since they can only throw a bomb once, they must have some way to tell friend from foe.
Right, lad. I noticed earlier that they didn't pay attention to the dead gloom pincer. Then I saw a live one walk into one's range by accident. At first, no response, just like the dead one, but the moment the gloom pincer raised its pincers, it got a bomb thrown at it.
So they detect hostility. The moment they sense it, they attack. Oh, I've got a way to make them use up their bombs then. What is it? I'll use a familiar to act as bait. A familiar? Nothing too complex, I just need something full of hostility. I can use the gloom pincers from earlier. Get me some fruit from the forest to add in as well, just pile them up while I think of what I want to make it look like.
Whoa, why are you cutting your hair all of a sudden?
Hair is full of magical power. It's a good resource to have in a hand. With flour, sugar, and some butter in the pot, now I just need a reference from real life. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, I know what I want to use as the model. Intense. Skill 2, activate! Okay, never mind. I thought it was gonna be cuter. Is it done? What's it look like? Let me see. Okay. Hey, isn't that me? Alright, it's time for the test run. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Okay, now run. Good. Let's get going. Ah!
Have you repaired it yet? We're on our last legs here.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
With a cheer, the pioneers turn their heads, but all they see is a strange figure running towards them at full speed, shouting in a stiff voice they don't recognize. They have faced bloodthirsty wild beasts, survived catastrophes big and small, and have even been pelted by barrages of bombs from dozens of drones. But the sight is still enough to make the pioneers tremble in fear. A man down on all fours, his long tongue rolling from his slobbering maw, his eyes bulging, screeching, as he crawls towards them at full speed. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, gah! Why did I make it move that way? Oh, run for it! Just get back as fast as you can. I'll distract the magic items. Don't stop here. Head back to... where'd everyone go? Target locked. The items have noticed us. I just need to lead them somewhere far from everyone else. Then get them to throw all their bombs at the familiar. This area is quite flat, so it should be fine. I nearly forgot they're not going to wait for my command to start attacking. They've already begun. No good. It's still too close. I'll get hit too. I need to find somewhere a bit further away. It's working. Marsley got the drones to head over there. And now they just need to use up all their bombs. She's amazing. Your magic sure is real weird. I mean, great. Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great. They're way more persistent than I expected. Wait, that noise. They're about to fire? This place, would here be alright? Are we far enough? Okay, I'm going to get out of here. It's all up to you now, Family Laios. I'm releasing control over you. Brrr. Salute. Salute the Family Laios. Out there to die as a distraction. Hey, I see her running out in the open. The drones are going to drop bombs. Uh-oh. Hooray, she's done it! That girlie sure is something. I always said I was a big fan of casters. Yeah, Marsley's amazing. Wait, I just remembered something. Isn't that where the cornfields are? Oh no. She led them to their cornfields. Why? I think you might be right. Hey, wait, my cornfields! She's an idiot, but she's our idiot. They're about to fire! I'll hide here. Whoa! Explosions resound all around her as expected, but they are joined by the sweet scent of corn wafting through the air. Marsley raises her head. It's like time itself has slowed to the point that she can see every kernel fly through the sky.
popping into fragrant popcorn of purest white under the bombardment. The popcorn falls, floats, flutters like snow, landing on the tip of her nose. Marsley shudders at what she has done. Huh? And before she can do anything, she is buried in an avalanche of fluffy white popcorn. Ugh. This is popcorn. I'm super strong. Even with 99 pieces of popcorn in front of me, I can eat them all. Yeah, bam, pow. Oh wait, no. Kobe? Is Kobe here? Did they lure back Kobe with popcorn? What? Marsley, Marsley! Marsley, where are you? Can you hear us? Oh no, we can't resurrect Marsley here. She's dead. She's permanently dead. Munch, 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 munch. That sounds familiar. That's the sound of Kay eating. They lured Kobe back with popcorn. Munch, munch, munch. Oh, Mr. Beard, it's you guys. Why are you here, lass? I smelled something really tasty, so I ran over. Come on, Mr. Beard, Mr. Short, Mr. Blonde. There's so much popcorn and frozen fruit to eat. Munch, 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 munch. Munch. Oh yeah, you're here too, Miss Blonde. Don't eat my hair! Bleh. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Marsley, you're alive! Just buried, not bombed. Wow, this sticky stuff smells great. It's all frozen. Real different from popcorn. Sure is. Wanna try some? Munch, munch, munch. So frosty and sweet. Yummy. Oh, thank heavens, I'm glad you're alright. Huh? Kay! Huh? Oh, I remember you. You were the one who came hunting with me. Did you get anything? I got lots of stuff, but I ate it all. You... never mind. The guys before me were right. As long as I find you, it's mission complete. Hey, wait. What are you eating? Spit that out. Munch, 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 munch. Don't just eat stuff off the ground. Come on, spit it out already. Munch, 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 munch. Gulp. Ah! Don't worry, she's just eating popcorn. Heavens to Betsy. What doggone disaster. That corn was gonna go to market. Oh, don't say that. You're a peril yourself. How am I supposed to sell any of this after it's already been wrecked like this? I mean, you could sell the popcorn. There's definitely people willing to buy it out by the tents. Throw in some butter and sugar, warm it up a bit while giving it a stir. Good. The smell's coming through. Not bad for a snack. Pound the frozen fruit, stir in some batter from the familiar, shape it for presentation's sake, and you've got ice cream. There you have it. A sweet treat. I guess this popcorn's good enough to sell. Not like I got much of a choice now. I'll have a bite then. All things have ended well. Ooh. Okay, that looks way tastier than the forbidden venison and the forbidden seafood. Cuff, cuff. Not yet recovered? Just breathed in a bit too much corn smell all at once. It's really delicious though. The popcorn's warm and buttery, sweet and crisp. And the ice cream's amazing too. The fruit's so fresh and with such a smooth texture. Best of all, no monster meat. Lucky me. Probably the safest meal we've had across Terra. Glad that's all done and dusted. Yummy, yummy ice cream. You sure know how to make people worry, kid. Hey, I'll be taking her home now. Guys, don't start fighting once I'm gone, alright?
Yeah, I know.
Ryan helps up KOB, fast asleep on the ground after eating her fill, and takes her to the nearby vehicle. Its engine roars to life and putters away into the distance. Oh my god, bro! The guide to Rhode Island was right there. Where's Kay gone? Oh, you mean that other girlie? Ryan's taking her home. Ryan? Why? Sounded like he was on some sort of mission for Rhodes Island. Wait, did you say Rhodes Island? Ryan's from Rhodes Island?
Yeah? Why? What's got you in such a tizzy?
Laios! Does that mean it's close by?
Yeah, they stopped a few kilometers away.
Ryan just left. If we start running now, we could catch up. Let's go then. We can't afford to lose our trail again. Right.
Huh? What are they on about, boss?
Shenanigans have ensued. And then we have one final chapter, which is gonna take place on Rhodes Island. I will just take a little bathroom break and a break to refill my water. So I will be right back. Probably also clean up the dead cockroach on the floor. So, be right back. I've returned! And refilled my water. Okay. Final chapter, we're in the Rhodes Island cafeteria. Here we go. We're finally gonna cook something in a proper kitchen. Or not. We're still out here looking for Rhodes Island. Okay, let's review all the information we have in Rhodes Island so far. First, both Big Bob and the High Priest thought they could help us. Second, Kay said that there's someone called the Doctor who can definitely solve our problem. And lastly, it seems we're finally getting close to their ship. I just hope they really do have some way of solving this. We don't. Currently, we do not. We haven't opened any of the stargates yet. Oh, we already have space travel, sure. That's not gonna get you back home. Even Team Rainbow is still stuck here. Hey, guys, look! Let's turn this up. Ah, there it is! The three head over to the cliff's edge at Chilchuck's Cry. It is then they realize why there was a tinge of worry in his voice. They see a giant, colossal ship. It sails across the land, a vessel much larger than any seafaring vessel they have ever seen before. A massive construct of steel, a city, a dungeon. This is it, Rhodes Island. My word, a ship that sails on land. Bro, have they traveled all across Terra and never encountered a single land ship? They've all coincidentally just gone through the normal villages and towns but never encountered a single land ship city? Okay, dog, sure. Can we really find a way home there? Not at the moment, no. I think we've got another problem to deal with first. How are we going to get on board? I can't see any entrances, even from here. Look, I think there's some people approaching the ship. Looks like a caravan to me. Caravan, huh? Why don't we go talk to them and see if they can bring us aboard? We're back. Oh, Mudrock! Wait, when does this take place? If Mudrock is still on Rhodes Island, this is before she makes her way back to Casdell? Good work out there. No problem. Alright, we just ran into a party of four looking for help. They're dressed real funny, said they know KOB, and we're hoping Rhodes Island could help them get home. And you didn't bring them along? Ryan! Oh, go home. More or less, from what I understand. Would you mind leading the way for them? I'll go talk with field operations. We're having Mudrock guide them? I don't think Mudrock can lead them home. Oh, wait, there we go. That's not Ryan. They just hitched a ride. Hello? If you came to us for aid, you must be looking for the doctor or a meal, right? Kay did mention something of a doctor, so they're probably who we're looking for? Could you set up a meeting for us? I have to check your identities first. If you could just follow me. Whoa, really sorry. Drop my things. Bob's Gourmet Guide. You know Big Bob? Sure do. He cooked us the first meal we had here. Aye, anyone who would make such a delicious meal out of such hard bugs is admirable in my eyes. I see. So you're the friends he mentioned. Oh? I'm Mudrock. Big Bob told me about you. At that time, he had just decided to leave the mercenary life behind, but had no idea whether starting a farm would be viable. Farms in the wilderness are often targeted by bandits and looters. He didn't have many business connections, and he wasn't sure if the beer he brewed was any good. we're directly connecting this to Mudrock's operator records. Holy. Is that why she got her operator record released at the same time as this event? Most likely. But the joy on your faces as you ate his cooking gave him confidence. I never realized he was in such dire straits. Is he alright nowadays? Don't know. We haven't met in a long while. All I've heard is that his Originium Slug beer factory is doing well and making a profit. Seems he's got it made. Good. But I also heard that he broke some local laws in the process. Some kind of tax issue. He was sent to jail. Okay, this is after he started tax evading. Got it. Big Bob based. Jail? Are you sure he's alright? The most recent news I heard was that he either broke out or made bail. Either way, he's fine. I guess that's good? A jailbreak, huh? I've also heard that he set up a grocery store in Sammy. Business is good there, apparently. He's setting up his chain. My man's becoming an entrepreneur. Oh. He knows how to persevere, at least. Anyway, come with me. We'll head up in the elevator. Elevator? You mean this iron box? How do you use it? Looks like another magic item to me. Technology! One that makes you go up and down! Go on inside. We're heading to the first floor. Wait a moment though, I need to get a... Where did they go? Oh no, they took the elevator on their own! They're unsupervised on Rhodes Island! Why is everything different now? Oh, where are we? What just happened? This place is looking more and more like a dungeon by the second. Valartvin! Somehow... somehow you got here. Okay. As I have foreseen. Hey, aren't you the Cyclops from Sammy? A Cyclops? How do you know? Wait, if you're here, that means you saw something, right? Indeed. Then what did you see? On your road ahead there will be flames, a great shock, and a fearsome beast. Do you know where KOB and the doctor are? KOB has just returned. She should be at the training room now, which is that way. As for the doctor, please forgive me for not being able to tell you anything at the moment. Thanks. So where should we go first? I don't think Mudrock will find us anytime soon. This is a training room the lady from earlier told us about. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. There's some great big strange thing over there. Why is everyone here?
What are you lot doing here with that gormless look on your faces?
High Priest. Have you seen KOB, High Priest?
She was here a moment ago, but she ran off somewhere. You guys looking for her?
Yeah.
Don't just stand there then. Get your butts over here and sit in this machine.
Sure, okay. Do not get in High Priest's machine. It's a big explodey thing. High Priest, did you happen to see some lost visitors? We heard they were spotted around here.
What? No, I haven't. We're about to run an impact safety test on this new model of Big Ugly. I suggest you stand back a bit.
Oh, sure.
Alright, Zumama, everything is ready to go.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Why did you put the visitors... Oh my god. Whoa!
Was it just me or were there people inside that thing when it got blasted?
Are you sure about that? Did you see anyone get blasted?
Guess not. Just my imagination then.
Yeah, go look somewhere else. The ones you're looking for aren't here.
Sure, thanks.
Shenanigans ensuing.
I think this is what they call an abuse of power.
They put me in a stew one time. I blew them up one time. Fair's fair.
Okay. Where'd you send them?
They wanted to find Kobe, so I sent them to her. That part's no lie. Okay. Somehow we're back in the painting. What is this? The smoke from the explosion clears and the four find themselves experiencing the oddly familiar feeling of floating in midair. As they regain their senses, gravity begins to do its work. Surprisingly, it's Poshan Village rushing up to meet them. Dawn watches them with a peculiar expression on her face.
Ah, help us!
The four flail about in the air to no avail. However, it does not escape their notice that below them is not solid ground but a nearly infinite deep well. Instead of a cold, hard, most likely fatal landing, they find themselves shooting straight into their hole of hope. A tad crude, but I guess that's how she will send them on their way. Teleported through a painting, got it. May we meet again someday. Teleported straight to the cafeteria. Why you gotta make Rhodes Island seem like a dungeon?
Did Kay run into the kitchen again?
That she has. But she's been acting oddly this time around.
How so?
She's been unusually silent since her return.
I'll go have a chat with her then. Kay! Are you alright? Do you feel unwell? Don't know how to describe it. I've been feeling weird ever since I got back to the ship.
It's because you forgot about Laios' party.
If that's the case, why don't we go to medical together and let the doctors have a look? Don't wanna. Why not? I don't know why, but I feel like I should wait here by myself.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, alright then. Go get some rest, okay? Yeah. Huh? Ow, my butt.
We're in a kitchen? Who are you? Get behind me, Amiya.
Be careful, everyone. Looks like High Priest sent us somewhere where they're not too friendly. High Priest? Who are you? What was that?
Came from the room Kay's resting in.
Let's go take a look, quick.
Huh?
What's going on? They mentioned Kay. We should follow them.
Huh?
Oh, what in the world? Is that you, Kay?
Hey, yo! Hold up. What do you mean this boss isn't just a gameplay mechanic? What do you mean it's actually canon? I thought this was just a gameplay mechanic. I didn't know that KOB could actually turn into a Kerberos looking thing.
What's going on here? Is this really the Kay we know?
Grrr. How? Why? How? Why? How? Does she get like this when she's hungry? Forgive me, I have not played IS-1.
I can tell from her emotions that she's still Kay, the one we all know and love. She's still holding on, but she's about to lose control.
Is this really Kay?
Awu? What a handsome hound. I didn't know you could do this kind of thing, Kay. Is this really the time for that? We need to get her to her senses. Yes? Based on what you just said, I suppose you came out of concern for Kay's condition, correct? Well, we came because we wanted to find our way back to our world, but we're still really worried for her. Then let's save the questions for later and get her under control together. If we can't, then I'm afraid things will get far out of hand. Laios? Sure, we'll work together for now.
Boss fight. Okay. We have to feed her, I think. Maybe? Or do we just fight her? What happens in the actual story? In the gameplay, we have to feed her. Or to beat her down. A woo of anger?
What magic should I use here? It feels like no matter what I go for, it'll hurt Kay. Please help me keep her still. I'll calm her down. Easy for you to say, but she's being a real terror without a leash. Senshi, do we still have any of that popcorn left earlier? Aye. Try throwing some of it for her to eat.
Got it. Before he can even finish speaking, Senshi reaches into his sack for a ball of popcorn and lobs it at Kyobi. Kyobi stares at it as if entranced, her anger placated. I knew it! She's looking for something to eat! Maybe something she ate on her journey upset her stomach and made her this way. I mean, you guys fed her the forbidden venison. There's that. Since when do people turn into monsters when they get a stomachache? Dr. Kelsey once told me that Kay comes from a special bloodline, so that might actually be possible. More KOB lore? Are you serious? Save the talk for later. Let's get her under control while she's distracted. You with a sword. You with a pot on your back. You two look strong. Let's hold her down together. Right. The three of them sneak behind Kyobi while she happily munches on the popcorn. With all their might, they grab each other. They grab one of her legs firmly. Unhappy a woo? Now, Amiya. Got it. Come back to us, Kay. Don't be scared. You're safe at home right now. Pain the woo? Well, that was easy. Amazing. I've never seen magic like that before. Looks like Kay is back. Oh, thank goodness. Kay, are you alright? What? What happened? It's like I was dreaming. Dreaming? Yeah. Kyobi looks around her. The once neat and tidy room is now in utter shambles. Her hand is still curled around half a broken toy. I'm sorry. Vulcan told me if I do something bad, I have to say sorry. And it looks like I did something bad. I was real hungry in my dream and my tummy kept rumbling. And then I grew lots of heads and I wanted to eat a whole bunch of things. All I had to do was eat until I was full, then I'd be real happy. And I'd come back here. Well, Ooh! Well, that's a reason to keep feeding Kay. Did Vulcan know? Matterhorn, where's Vulcan? Has she noticed anything about Kay recently? I'll go ask her once we're done here. Hold up, wait. Is this a setup for KOB Alter in the future? Because... is this a setup? Are we gonna try to track down her bloodline? Because as far as we know, KOB is still looking for the smith that made her axe. Or was it a spear? One of her weapons. It's where she got her name, KOB. She's still looking for... the smith is probably in Minos somewhere, and we've yet to have a full Minos event. So I'm feeling like this is just set up for a Minos event with KOB Alter. Also maybe like the 5-star is probably gonna be the lesbian Minoan woman from Pepe's event. I'll go ask her once we're done here. So, what should we do with her for now? Rumble. Oh, hungry again. Yep. I want to eat lots and lots. I was full in my dream, but now I'm hungry again. Okay, do you know of a monster with 3 heads? Of course I know. What do you know about it? It doesn't just have 3 heads, it's got 1,000. Huh? Every time I want to eat lots and lots, I grow 10, 100, no, 1,000 heads. That's why I can never get enough. Oh. That sounds bad. Hold up, we only saw 3 heads right now. Wait a minute. Hold up, is that how she survived all this time in the wilderness? I've got 1,000 heads.
Oh. We only fought the three-headed one. You what? Well, as long as my tummy's full, I won't become like I was just now.
Well then, I'll cook you up a proper meal right away.
We'll make an exception to this no snacks before meal rule. We do need to bring her in for medical exam, though. Now, friends from afar, why don't you take a stroll around Rhodes Island? This might be a bit much to ask, but I was hoping you could show off your cooking skills once more at mealtime. Sure, thanks. As for the other reason you sought us out, we might need some time to know your circumstances before we could figure out how to get you home. So what do we do now? I wouldn't worry too much. The doctor and Dr. Kelsey might be able to find a way. Really? Yes, whatever the case, you did help Kay, and your situation is rather peculiar. If you like, you could stay on Rhodes Island for a while. As our representative, allow me to welcome you all aboard. Do we get one last meal for KOB? Curious operators? Are these new designs? We got new NPC designs for Rhodes Island operators? More newbies? Which department are they under? Weird. Can't tell what race they are. They hiding their tails or something.
I saw a young lady carrying a whole lot of crops just now. Mind showing me where your farms are here?
Farms? You mean horticulture and hydroponics? That kind of thing? Follow me. You guys got a tavern here? So you're a Durin. Yeah, come on, this way. I wonder what'll happen if Marcelly and Mulesys encounter each other. Do you have anywhere I could take a proper bath and comb my hair? Of course, dear, the dorms have all you need. Just follow me. What are you looking around? Airscape. Why are you looking at Airscape? Oh, such long rabbit ears. I wasn't able to get a good look at their capillary distribution last time. What a shame. Oh no! Laios! Laios, no! There are animal people everywhere! Wow, they could adjust the position of their tails to maintain their balance. Ingenious. Elysium. Some clearly have feathers, but they have no wings. Can they fly? This place really is heaven. Oh, isn't he one of the new operators they were talking about? What is he doing? Did he get lost but feel too embarrassed to ask for help, so he's just standing there? He's unhinged. I think he'll fit in just fine here. Might be a little weird. I think he'll fit in just fine. Maybe we should go over and say hello? Hello? Do you happen to be... Do these birdmen lay eggs? If they're unfertilized, then can I see how one tastes? With this many people on board, surely I can get a They actually put it in the game. They put cursed egg laying. They put cursed egg laying into my anime game? Now, I'm not gonna say I'm into that kind of thing. Hey, yo! Cursed egg laying? Can goatman hair be knitted into sweaters? The ones I saw earlier had bare arms, though. Doesn't seem like they grow wool. A shame. But what I really want to know is if a catman and dogman can have a child. Would they be a cat? Or a dog? Or maybe they're half cat, half dog? Maybe the top is a cat and the bottom is a dog? Or maybe it's split left and right instead? Oh, what if it's with a birdman? What if they lay an egg that hatches into a cat? Yeah. Oh, hello. Can I ask you a question?
Ah, doctor's here. What's going on here?
Do you lay eggs?
Is that the first question you asked to Kelsey? Me? I certainly do not. She certainly does not. He wasn't asking you, monster. No need to come out.
Sorry, I was asking those livery? Where'd they go?
Why is everyone standing so far away from me?
Mia, that's him. That's the guy I was telling you about. He's no patient. He's one of those guests we found waking up on the deck. He's been asking us all sorts of dreadful questions over and over again.
Does Kelsey lay eggs? That's for some fan artist to answer.
What sort of questions? He asked us if our children would be half cat, half dog. He asked if Liberty could lay eggs and if he could eat them.
Kelsey. Understandable, but
Oh my, what a magnificent one. You're called Monster, right? Can I touch you? What? Wow, how do you keep your hair so golden and shiny when you spend most of your time in a dangerous dungeon without any good healthcare either?
Beeswax mentioned in 2025? Hypogriff remember that beeswax exists?
It's all because of how important hair is to a magician. I store some of my mana in it. Here, this is one of my favorite hair creams. It has perfume and herbal extracts mixed in, and it'll keep your hair moisturized and protected. The only reason my hair is as sleek as it is now is thanks to that frequent application. Wow, it smells great. If you'd like a change of pace in your hairstyle, I've got lots of braiding tips I can show you.
Well, at least Rhodes Island is making them feel at home. Aside from Laios. So. Laios is being a menace! Never mind, Senshi's also being a menace. Where do you think you're going? Oh, I was just... What's happening now? Whoa! What were you doing with my flames? I said, what were you doing with my flames? Roasting some chestnuts. Oh, Skyfire. Roasting some chestnuts? Roasting some chestnuts. The last driving the tractor gave me a bushel of raw ones. Said they were the first harvest of chestnuts she managed to grow in Rhodes Island. You manage your farms well. Chestnuts make a mighty fine snack. They get soft and sweet after roasting and their shells become easy to peel too. They also remembered Skyfire exists. Pity the fire coming off your body was too hot. Ended up burning them all. I said I'd cook a meal for you, but I never expected to waste perfectly good ingredients like that. Real shameful behavior, if you ask me. You can't just cook on top of other people's bodies, Senshi. Even if they do combust to flames. There's mint mentioned in 2025?
Skyfire, please calm down. Shaw, come quick.
Shaw mentioned in 2025?
Skyfire's catching fire again. Mister, please don't cook anything else on her, especially not those kebabs.
What about Chilchuck in the tavern? Nope. Not half as bad. Phew. Anyway, like I said, I'm not a Durin. Wait, you're not? Mountain! My man! When are we continuing Mountain's story, by the way? Last time we saw him, we broke him out of jail. He wanted to get vengeance on the people that took his family apart. We have a skin where Mountain mourns his dead parents. When are we continuing Mountain's story? Wait, you're not. So, you're a kid. Mind sitting down when we talk? I can't see your face. I am sitting down. Care for another.
Helliger mentioned in 2025. Silver Daddy, why are you here? You're head of state. My thanks. Are all the men here this tall? Even Laios seems to be a bit short compared to you guys. This guy covered in silvery white hair. If Laios saw him, I bet the only thing he'd be thinking about is asking him if he'd like help, if he'd like some help combing it all. Whatever. Why are all the tall people here? Like, every one of these guys are like 7 foot upwards. Chilchuck is barely up to their knees. This is just okay. I know, that's exactly why they're here. This is just for the gag. Even Hoshiguma is here. Hoshiguma, who's supposedly supposed to be on Lungmen. Silver Ash, head of state. No reason to be here aside from this running gag. Okay. I know it's been a while, but did all of you really forget to ask me? Hey, what's with the kid? Kids shouldn't be drinking. Nope. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Something smells really good. Maybe they finished cooking. Tasty food's here. Let's go! Oh, my back! Uh-oh, I hit someone. Sorry. Vulcan told me if I ran into someone, I have to say sorry. Sorry, Mr. Beard. I ran into you because I was hungry. It's fine. Come help me put it all on the table. A meal made with the ingredients and memories given to us by the folks we met along the way. 'Tis done. Come have a bite. Do they all taste like they did before? I wanted to ask earlier while we were preparing the ingredients, but why are we making the exact same dishes we had on our journey? Yes. Why are we having the forbidden venison and seafood again? On Rhodes Island. Does repeating the same recipe make you feel better? That I can't say for sure, but if it's got the same taste, then I'll think back to the first time I had it, and what was going through my mind at the time. Like if I said Scorpion Hot Pot. What's the first thought that comes to mind, Marsley? The first time I met you in the Beginner's Plaza. Walking mushroom feet are both edible and tasty with a unique aroma. Scorpions are a pain to cut into bits. What about the basilisk? You saying you had to cook that antidote herb with a chicken for that adventurous so it tastes better. Basilisks are really cool. Marsley finally getting to eat that chicken she was craving. Then Mandrake. Very unique heads. Marsley and that big bat. We can skip over that one, okay? See, that's what I mean. Food is connected to memory. When you eat something you've had before, your brain automatically goes back to the other times you've had it. It's the same when I cook. I think of the people I first made the dish with. Why did we choose to make it? Did we learn anything new while preparing the ingredients? Any happy smiles after we were done eating? This way, the aroma and flavor can recreate the scene in your mind, bit by bit. As for the meal we're about to have, that gets to be a new memory we brought up during future dinners. Wow. You've always had a way with words, Senshi. Alright, enough prattle. Let's eat. Chow time! No shot we're having the same. Okay. This time, we're not having the forbidden venison or seafood. We're using clean ingredients this time. Thank fuck. And everyone seems to be here. And a random cameo by the Ursus girls in the back. These carrots are perfect. Would you like to try some, Doctor? We're having the golden carrots again. Are you sure you don't want any roast originium slug? Really? It's delicious. Kelsey doesn't want. Doctor casually pouring hot water into their face. Not even one shell. Wow, can I really eat this? Of course. All of it. All of it. Yippee! You're so kind. But
Oh, right. Doctor, was it? Just noticed you there. While we were cooking, the operators told me you're often so busy with work that you forget to eat. And when you do remember, it's some hastily thrown together slop on top of unhealthy wake-me-ups or empty calories to fill your stomach.
are you criticizing my instant noodles? Senshi, instant noodles are an important part of the doctor's diet. It is our emergency sanity potion. It is what keeps us up. The farm for our rocks and Orundum and OP.
Hardly what I'd call a good attitude to health. There's plenty of people worried about you.
Sounds like me.
Doctor, if you want to get strong, you need a good work-life balance. Eat 3 square meals a day and to get some exercise. Got that?
Thanks for helping us out, Doctor. The same goes to everyone at Rhodes Island. I've made a lot of new friends here. If only Fallon were here too. After we're done eating, could you give us a detailed overview of this land? What? Why are you staring at me, Doctor? You want a drink? Well, it's not that you can't, it's just... Are you an adult yet? I really can't tell with that mask on. Oh, this is delicious! I need to note down the recipe. We've got to make it for Fallon once we save her. I'll have to tell her all about our journey we went on to save her, about all the lovely people we met along the way, and all the memories we made. I'm sure she'll love hearing about it. And that's how the story ends. Somehow we got to Rhodes Island eventually. Safe and sound. Relatively speaking. This event really was just an excuse to put the DUNMESHI party into silly situations on Terra that have absolutely zero repercussions at all. It was just an excuse to get them to explore Terra, eat food, get poisoned, corrupted, potentially permanently, but because they have playable character plot armor, nothing bad will ever permanently happen to them. They survived collapsal corruption. They survived seaborne corruption with no repercussions whatsoever. That's my only gripe with this event. That was way too silly for its own good. It kind of broke the world building of Arknights a little bit. Not gonna lie, it was way too silly for its own good. It was funny, it was fun. But there had to be some repercussions. They're on Terra, they're no longer in the dungeon. That's also one thing. Back in the dungeon, they were immortal. They could die as many times as possible, and it was only brought up once. Once in this event. Now that they're in a place where they could die permanently. Was it once or twice? I think they brought it up like twice. And it was never brought up again. I was kind of expecting like some sort of philosophical soliloquy, or at least, you know, some Arknights take on the idea of immortality in a world that suffers so much from death. But nah, they just hand-waved it away. Okay, here we have permanent death. So we can't get in permanent danger. It's a good thing they have playable plot armor. So there's that. A bit of world building kinda hand-waved away just to have silly adventures with the DUNMESHI party. It is what it is, whatever. It's a fun collab event. It's not like this event is gonna have any repercussions outside of the actual event itself. I don't think that's gonna happen. They could just hand-wave it away. I don't know. Maybe they got a guest writer or something that wasn't too familiar with Arknights world building. They just wanted to have fun with the characters. Whatever. It is what it is. Still a fun event overall. And there's that. We got a whole bunch of characters which at the same time seem to not make sense of why they'd be on Rhodes Island aside from just a side gag with Chelchuk Why was Silver Ash and Hoshiguma there at the same time? They're technically not operators in the strictest sense. One's a leader of state. One works for... One still works as a cop in Longman. I don't know, man. They were just here for the gag. Let's face it. It is what it is. Anyway. I don't know if it was my fault if I expected something more philosophical from this collab event, considering the previous collab events that we got with Xiaohei, Monster Hunter, Rainbow Six. Those have had a more grounded approach to their storytelling, which melded a lot better with Arknights as a world. Like it melded a lot better, but this one felt it felt like 20% more silly than it should have, which kind of took away from the world building of Arknights, especially when they just hand waved away a lot of serious things that should have had serious repercussions. But nah, this is a fun event. They can't get into permanent danger. They can't get permanently corrupted as a Collapsal or a Seaborn. I get it. Fine. Whatever. Hand wave this away. Still a fun event overall. But I think that'll be that for our read-through of Delicious on Terra, the DUNMESHI collab for Arknights. Will we ever get a part 2 to this? I mean, there's always a possibility considering we got a part 2 of Rainbow Six. So who knows, maybe Izutsumi can fall into... No, I don't think it'll work. They'd have to rearrange the story of DUNMESHI if they want to bring Izutsumi in, because this is before they fought the Red Dragon a second time. And Izutsumi comes after fighting the Red Dragon. They would have to go back to their world and then come back with Izutsumi. I don't know. Whatever. They can... that's their problem to deal with when we get there, if we get there. But that'll be that for now. Thank everyone stopped by, chilled out in chat, used as a second monitor content, and spent the last 2 weekends with us reading through the DUNMESHI Delicious on Terra collab. Once again, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. We will be back again for some more Arknights very soon for the upcoming event that is coming this week. A new game mode is coming to Arknights, so we'll be checking that out. But until then, thanks for watching. I'm gonna see you friendos next time. Bye-bye.